Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now a pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 120.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Alzolay is currently third in all-star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball in.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken high above the zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Sam Freeman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Striding in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Freeman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And the runner will get back standing. Popped up. Turner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Smith stands at first with 1 out. There goes Smith. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Fouled away. He'll check in here at 256. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's 1-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in, Eric Thames, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Hernan Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Fair-handed by Castro. Not in time.
No, he's safe. Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Horner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. high chopper to third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Into the box, Adbert Alzolay. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. To Cabrera for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
0-2 the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 39, Sam Freeman.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sam Freeman. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Now a curveball misses inside. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard to the right side. Cabrera's there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Lifted in the air to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on 1 right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Contreras carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The set and the 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is Trey Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike now. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Count 1 and 2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2 and 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Starlin Castro, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses 1-1. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes ball 2 and it's 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Stepping up now, Steven Souza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hernan Perez.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the stretch,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Perez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
At the plate, Nico Horner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-1. Here it is.
0-2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
No pitcher.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So stepping in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Pop straight up. Freeman will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Austin Voth was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now back.
Here's Chris Bryant now. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
John Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 now to Gomes. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in now for the Nats, Austin Voth. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Now that's popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Junior.
At the plate now, Steven Souza, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Hernan Perez.
So in now for Chicago, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
At the plate, Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Souza is under it. And that retires the side. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 3. Digging in to try it again, Nico Horner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Horner.
Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here now's the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Line drive, base hit to right. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-3. New inning set to get underway. In now as Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The 1-0.
That's
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jan.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Yan Gomes. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Spencer Keyboom is into the ball.
Harper. Now catching and batting 9. Number 27, Spencer Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the right fielder,
into the box now, Hernan Perez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Nationals 3. Digging in, number 27, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
The back of the set. Play.
In now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Smith in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for Washington. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Nico Horner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Nico.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ian Happ will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And a bouncing ball, foul. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. And again a throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Pitch outside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and that's the second out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hold high in the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Anthony Dominguez will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Ian Happ remains in the game playing 3rd after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Coming to the plate now as Drupal Cabrera. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Dominguez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup as Drupal Cabrera becomes the first out in the 9th inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. Check swing called strike 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone into the bleachers. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one. Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ryan Jensen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. To the plate now, Spencer Kieboom. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Jensen, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-4 the final finish today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Adbert Alzolay earns his 8th victory of the season. Sam Freeman couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7